How do women get addicted to men without even realizing it? It's a psychological trick that has been proven over and over to be effective. Imagine a scenario where a man invests heavily in pursuing a woman, frequent messages, elaborate gestures, constant availability, yet finds her interest fading. Contrast this with another man, unremarkable in wealth or status, who effortlessly draws women's attention. They initiate contact, seek his company, and seem captivated by his presence. The difference lies in a psychological mechanism, creating emotional space through self-assured presence. This principle, rooted in behavioral science, shifts attraction from pursuit to natural pull. This script will analyze how this mechanism operates, its psychological underpinnings, and 5 actionable strategies to implement it. This is not about manipulation, but about fostering genuine connection through inner strength. Engage with this message, like, subscribe, and let us explore. The mechanism hinges on emotional space, the absence of constant pursuit that allows a woman's curiosity to flourish. When a man chases relentlessly, he fills every interaction with his presence, leaving no room for her to process or invest emotionally. Psychological research, such as studies on the Zeigarnik effect, show that incomplete experiences, like unanswered questions about someone's intentions, linger in the mind, driving curiosity. Consider a man named David, who used to text a woman named Emma daily, seeking her approval. When he stopped, focusing on his career instead, Emma texted first, intrigued by his silence. This shift occurs because absence creates a cognitive gap, prompting her to think about him, which fosters attraction. By not chasing, David signaled confidence, triggering her emotional investment. This dynamic works because women's attraction is rooted in emotional experience, not just actions. Constant pursuit can overwhelm, signaling neediness rather than value. Behavioral psychology shows that women assess a man's emotional stability through his actions. A man who steps back, living fully in his own world, demonstrates self-sufficiency, a trait linked to high social value. Emma began contacting David more, drawn to his calm independence. Studies on attachment theory suggest that secure individuals, those who do not cling, foster trust and desire. By creating space, a man allows a woman to engage voluntarily, deepening her emotional connection without pressure. Here are 5 strategies to harness this principle. First, cultivate a personal purpose. Engage in activities that define your identity, such as learning a skill or pursuing a passion. David took up photography, which gave him fulfillment. Research on self-determination theory shows that purpose-driven individuals are perceived as more attractive due to their autonomy. This focus naturally reduces the need to chase, creating emotional space for her to approach. Second, employ strategic silence. Avoid initiating contact constantly. Allow pauses in communication. David waited 2 days to respond to Emma's text, not to manipulate, but to prioritize his time. Communication studies indicate that pauses increase a recipient's investment as they prompt reflection. This silence conveys confidence, encouraging her to initiate contact out of curiosity. Third, maintain emotional composure. When tempted to pursue excessively, pause and reflect on your motives. David learned to stay calm when Emma's replies were slow, focusing on his work instead. Psychological research on emotional regulation shows that composure signals reliability, fostering trust. This stability makes a man a safe anchor, enhancing his appeal. Fourth, prioritize presence in interactions. When with her, eliminate distractions and engage fully. David stopped glancing at his phone during coffee with Emma, listening intently. Neuroscience research shows that attentive presence triggers oxytocin release, strengthening emotional bonds. This presence makes subsequent absences more impactful as she recalls the connection. Fifth, uphold self-respect. Set boundaries that reflect your value, declining plans that do not align with your priorities. David chose activities that suited his schedule, and Emma respected his boundaries by adjusting hers. Social psychology demonstrates that self-respect elicits reciprocal respect, positioning you as a man worth pursuing. David's transformation illustrates the principle's power. By focusing on his purpose, using silence strategically, staying composed, being present, and respecting himself, he became magnetic. Emma initiated plans, drawn to his grounded energy. Women are attracted to the emotional experience of a man who does not need to chase, as it signals inner strength. This approach requires treating women with respect, valuing their autonomy. Society promotes pursuit as the path to love, but this often stifles attraction. Creating emotional space through confident presence aligns with psychological principles of curiosity and autonomy, making you naturally compelling. Begin today. Dedicate time to a passion. Pause before texting. Stay calm under pressure. Comment, "My strategy is..." Like, subscribe, and grow. Your path to authentic attraction begins now.